Evening, folks. Week number 2 of me being back. Now, last time I gave a little hint. I was either going to do what was in the small blue box or another whiskey, but I decided to go with the blue box. And if you're tracking, if you remember what I showed you last week, this week it's going to be Johnnie Walker Blue label. Everybody knows, of course, Johnnie Walker Red, Johnnie Walker Black, maybe even double black. But I thought I'd go with blue. And if you ever price this in the store, it's a little expensive. Now, this little airplane bottle, as I call it, is $20. The larger bottles, a lot more. But you're probably wondering, why is it so expensive? It's just how it's made, what it is made from, and the whole process. It has a richer, more complex flavor, aroma, due to its, like I said, the rare and aged whiskeys that it uses, and more so than like Johnnie Walker Black. And that's what contributes to its expense. Now, if you're like, rare whiskeys, what are you talking about? Now, what goes into this are single malt whiskeys, all from Scotland, of course. Let's see, grain whiskeys, and the rare whiskeys, say that 3 times fast. And these are whiskeys from closed distilleries. Very hard to come by whiskeys. These distilleries are also called ghost distilleries because they are no longer active. So, and that is also where they use the cask to age them in. Now, Johnnie Walker Blue is aged anywhere from 3 to 50 years. So that adds to its flavor. So let's go ahead and give it a shot as we go. I'll give you a little more input on it. If you hear something in the background, it's probably just a ping pong ball being rolled across the floor by the 2 little fuzz balls I have in this house. Basically, in Scotland, they take dried cereal, mix it with hot water, and it makes a sweet liquid called wort, W-O-R-T. Yeast is added to that, and that's what produces alcohol. And again, at some point, these whiskeys that I named earlier are added in. That gives it distinct flavor, its complexity, as they say. It's also, everything is brought together in these copper stills, and especially designed for this. Different shapes than your normal whiskey distilleries. And then the cask I mentioned earlier are sherry cask. Sherry is, I believe, a type of port. I never really got into sherry. Sherry's the alcohol and the beverage. So, and that's what they are aged in. But let's go ahead and try some of this real quick. Now, I have a gentleman at work that I work with, and he's, okay, it's a good maybe 10 inches from where I just poured to my nose. And the aroma is just wafting up. It's a very fruity. The aroma itself, I kid you not, is intoxicating. And it is just overwhelming in a good way. But as I was saying, a gentleman at work enjoys this. But as he says, he'll sit down, pour himself a shot, but he just sips it. He might enjoy one shot sipping it. I know when I have a shot, it's gone in about 1.3 seconds. Okay, I can tell with this that it's going to be a little longer. Yeah, the aroma is just, it's hard to describe. I'll be honest with you. The fruit, the citrus, a little bit of apple, all in a nuttiness aroma. But, and as you can see, let's see if you can get good light. It's a light amber. It's not dark. So that's a good thing. And so, Mr. Bell, it's very smooth. But you get a bit of, like I said earlier, nuttiness, maybe a smoky flavor, intertwined with that fruit. And this is definitely something you don't want to chug. You want to savor it. Just relax. And as you sip it, as you enjoy it, it just lingers. And the aroma, again, just continues to be there. I can definitely see why he says this is definitely a sipping whiskey. This is very good. This, I'm not even gonna, okay, normally most of you know me, this would be gone, the entire bottle. Not tonight. I think this will definitely be an occasional enjoy. So, yeah, despite the price, you know, even if you get one of these smaller bottles at $20, it's worth it just to try it. I know you will enjoy it. So this was Johnnie Walker Blue Label. And like I said, do it. You'll definitely enjoy it. And I mean, I can't say enough about this. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to enjoy one more sip. And the cat's over there. And go from there. All right, folks, enjoy your evening. And if you can, enjoy this. Stay thirsty.